Okay guys, welcome to my bathroom. I'm sorry if it's a little echoey in here, but it is a bathroom, so that really can't be helped. But I already shared my master closet reorganization with you, and today I'm going to be showing you our bathroom redecoration and how I've got it organized. So if you watched my master closet reorganization tour, you might remember this is the pocket door, so that is my closet in there, and then our bathroom is connected. We did repaint, and this is a color that is on the same color swatch as our bedroom, which our bedroom is Oyster Bay, and this is Sea Salt. I do really like the color, and I like how it coordinates with the bedroom, but it's not the exact same color. So it's a really pretty color. We already have these shelves here. They are floating shelves that I got at Target years ago, and a lot of what's on the shelf is what we already had as well. Those art prints I got from, I think it was art.com years ago. They're actually canvases, and I like how they're seashells, but they're not like beachy colors. They're really muted, and I think they would look good with any color wall paint. I got that big starfish from Kohl's years ago. The coral, I'm not really sure where it came from. The only thing new on these shelves is this giant hourglass that I got from Kirkland's. I love it. I'm not sure if it looks as big in person as it does in real life, but it's huge, and it just cracks me up because it's so big. But I really love it. I have a thing for hourglasses. I'm not really sure. There's like 4 or 5 around my house. I really love that. And it was a really good price. I think on sale it was like $13. The vase up there, I believe, came from Marshall's, and then I've just got some little green kind of fake grass in there. Those are actually real starfish in that little vase there, and then sand, and then just those little flowers. I don't even know where those came from, probably Michael's a couple years ago. So really nothing changed a whole lot with the decor. It was mostly the organization and the wall color that made the biggest difference. So that is behind the toilet. I really like how those shelves look. They fill up the space and kind of make it look decorative because it's offset and a little interesting. So I really like that. This is the same shower curtain that I've had for years. It washes up really well, and it came from Bed Bath & Beyond, and I believe they still carry it. I like how it's got like these little circles on it. To me, it looks kind of like a seashell, and I think it looks really good in here with the theme of kind of the beachy theme. So I really like that. I thought I was gonna have to get a new curtain rod because this one, even though it was supposed to be rust proof, was really, really rusty. But thankfully I found a cheap solution, and by cheap I already had the only product that I needed to clean it with, which was aluminum foil. I had seen it on YouTube and I thought that's not gonna work, but it actually did, and the curtain rod cleaned up really, really nicely. I'll insert some before and after footage. It made a little bit of a horrible noise and a little bit of a mess, but basically you just wet aluminum foil and rub it up and down over the rust, and it really did work. So that saved me from having to get a new curtain rod. So that was pretty amazing. So that has stayed the same. Okay, and then behind the door when you walk in, and I shared this with you guys before in a previous video too, it's just a mirror that's also a jewelry organizer. So I did do a whole video about my jewelry collection if you want to see that, but that is what is in here, and it's pretty low profile, so it fits perfectly behind the door. And I keep all my jewelry in there, and then it works as a mirror when I'm getting ready. So the cabinet, if you guys have seen my kitchen, it's like this kind of, I hate it. It's like a cherry color wood stain, and the girls' bathroom cabinet was the same, and I have painted both cabinets. This one I painted first. I painted it years ago, kind of this gray color. It looks black on camera, but it's really actually a really dark gray. So that is what I painted it years and years ago, and it has held up really well. I just had to touch up a few spots. So I love that. And when we first moved in, this is the cabinet that we had, and I hated that they had this little cutout here because I would like to have more storage. I think it's kind of funny that this bathroom has no linen closet, and the only storage in this bathroom is that one drawer and this small cabinet. So I would have preferred to have a cabinet over here, but I'm not really willing to spend the money to put a new cabinet and countertop in. So I've actually made it work for me, and I'll share kind of how I have that set up in a minute. At some point I would like to get a new countertop. I hate this countertop. It's old and cheap, but it does the job for right now. So I'm gonna show you what's in the cabinet. Now, one thing to keep in mind, like I said, there is no linen closet in this bathroom. So we had to keep quite a few bathroom related items in our master closet, like towels and overstock body products and shampoo and toilet paper and all that stuff. So if you want to see kind of how I've combined that with our clothes, then definitely check out my master closet reorganization and tour video. I'll link it for you guys. So anyway, there were some things that I definitely wanted in here and didn't want to keep in the closet. Things that I use to clean the bathroom or things that we're using on an everyday basis. So that's what I really tried to focus on when I was organizing this space. And I have reorganized under the sink a million times, but so far this has been working the best and the longest. I've had it this way now for a couple months. It's staying neat, and I'm finding that I don't need anything else on an everyday basis. Everything I need is right here. So one thing we did, and there's some water spots on it, but we put, this is like steel plates you can get at craft stores. We got it at Hobby Lobby. My husband cut it to size to fit this little inward, like in panel thing in the door. We glued it on there, and that way it's magnetic, so we can use behind the door to put some products. So this little basket came from Container Store, and I just keep my facial wash and my eye makeup remover in mine. My husband keeps his deodorant and his hair gel in his. And so even though it's not saving a lot of space, it does save a little bit of space. So that's been really nice, and that has been on there for years. So that's not really new, but it does add a little bit of extra storage and convenience to the bathroom. Then over here, I just have my toner, and then I have some body lotions right there that fit in that little cubby hole perfectly. These stacking bins worked really nice because they're taking advantage of the vertical space in the cabinet while being able to work around the pipe that's in the middle that we all have. So if I didn't want to have bottles up here, you could definitely, or I could have definitely fit a third one, and I do have extra ones in the garage, so if at some point I do want to do that, I can. But I did want to have some room in my cabinet for bottles that are taller and not have to keep those in the closet. So I went ahead and just did 2 on this side and 2 on that side. So on my side, I do have my lotions, and I've got a mouthwash back there that I hardly ever use. And then I just have my extra contact solution, some makeup cleaning cleanser, and then a little like exfoliating mask. And then I just have some little random skincare products I don't use every day. Down here, I just have soap, so whoever needs to get soap for the shower, they can get it there. And then down here, I have my body lotions, like they're in jars, and my foot exfoliator, and there's like a neck exerciser back there that I've never used, so that's in there. In the middle, I have the cleaning products that I need in the bathroom. So in the very back, let me move these, I have a Grove Collaborative tin that's just got some extra Swiffer refills. There's a cleaning toothbrush in there. So any little cleaning accessories. And then I have our hand soap for upstairs and just basic cleaning products that I use. So I have Method glass and surface cleaner. This is actually a Windex kind of multi-surface cleaner. I like this one because you can pump it. So what I usually do in the morning is just get in here, grab a cleaning rag, and pump it without even having to take the product out of the cabinet and wipe down the countertop. So that's been really nice. This is my husband's little spray bottle he uses to spray his hair with water. I have Method antibacterial cleaner, and then my vinegar and water solution. So that's everything I need to clean the bathroom, and it fits perfectly in that little spot. Then over here we have paper towels. Up here is latex gloves that I use to clean the toilet and trash bags. And then down here are all my cleaning rags for upstairs. So that's pretty much how I have it organized under the cabinet. And then going over here, you probably would have already seen, I did go ahead and get this little bench from Hobby Lobby last year. That way when I'm sitting down to do my makeup, it's right there and it tucks under perfectly. This drawer right here, the only drawer in the bathroom. So obviously I'm gonna put things in here we use really frequently. So Q-tips and cotton rounds and my Clarisonic flossing picks, regular floss, and my floss that I use to go around my retainer, my Sonic toothbrush, toothpaste, facial creams that I use at night. I've got a little headband and a scrunchie. So my eye cream, my lip gloss, my facial cream, all those little things. I have a hand mirror here. And then we have tweezers and clippers and epilators and a bunch of little like hair removing products. And then my husband's trimmers and his clippers for his nails. Right here I just have ponytail ties and bobby pins, and in the very back I just have my charger for my Clarisonic, and then we have a charger for our shower speaker. So that's pretty much the basics that we keep in this drawer. But I don't want to put anything in here that we're not using, because obviously this is like prime space in the bathroom, so I only want it to be things that we're actually using every single day. And then on top here, this looks pretty much the same. And I actually shared this in a video, I think it was last year, how I organized my makeup. I used to have this big black cabinet right here, and it was like 10 drawers tall, and it was super amazing, but I really wanted to pare down a lot of my makeup, and I did. I'm gonna actually sit down so I can show you guys kind of how I have my makeup. And these two organizers came from Amazon. I'm still loving them, and they're really easy to wipe clean because they do get kind of dirty and smudged because you're putting makeup on and all that stuff. But this one's actually empty. I just reorganized. I've got palettes down here, and then all these are lip products. So lip liners, pink lip products, plum lip products, reds, and then all glosses. And then I've got 2 different drawers of eyeshadows, blush, my eyeliner, my eyelash curler, foundation, and face products. So that all is in there. So I get to sit right here and use this mirror from Costco. You can see my camera. I use this mirror from Costco that I got like 2 years ago. I love it. It's not plugged in right now, but it is a regular mirror on one side, magnified on the other side. So that really helps with plucking hairs and putting in contacts and all that stuff, and it does light up. So that's been really amazing. Over here I just have this little fake plant. This pot and the plant came from IKEA. I just wanted something here to kind of soften this corner because, you know, all these things. I don't love having all of this sitting out on my countertop, but I feel like if you're gonna have your makeup out and accessible and visible, that you should at least try to keep it, you know, pretty and clean and sleek. And I feel like that I did with this, and I like this little guy because he kind of makes it look a little bit more fancy. And then on top here, the only thing I really changed was I used to just have all of these things sitting out. Like my foundations, I don't like to lay on their side because they tend to settle and get weird, and so I like to keep them upright. Same thing with my sunscreen. And then my contact solution, my contacts and stuff, I like them to be sitting up straight. So the only thing I've added that is new is this tray. It actually came from Target, and it actually had a third piece, a really long piece that went all the way across the front. But I really didn't need that. I just wanted something that was tall. It had to fit the depth of this, which was hard to find, surprisingly. But I wanted something that was tall, that kind of kept these things out and accessible, but not just, you know, sitting out, all of these things sitting out, which is the way they were before. So I like this because I feel like it helps to kind of combine them and corral them neatly as possible, and not looking too bad as far as it's sitting out and it's being seen. So over here I have my makeup sponge in this cute little jar that came from Hobby Lobby, and then in here I have my foundations, my sunscreen, my makeup brushes, which I really like because I can just sit right here in this chair and grab whatever brush that I need. And then I have my everyday contact solution, my contacts, and my eye drops. And then at night when I take my glasses off, they actually have a home now. They're not rolling all over the place or getting lost. They actually stay right there, so I know where they are and they're protected. So I'm really liking that. That is really one of the few new things about the bathroom is this. And I love it. And these things come up so you can move them around and change things around as my needs change. So I really love that. So that is pretty much it for my bathroom tour. Really a whole lot hasn't changed. What we had in here was already working. We just really needed to freshen it up, give it a good paint job, and change a couple of the organizational systems and tweak them a little bit. And I've done that, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I love it. So I thought I would share it with you guys to give you some ideas. Even if your bathroom is small and you don't have a lot of storage, you know, there are definitely some things you can do to make it work for you. Even if you can't afford a new cabinet or countertops, you can paint them, you can work with what you've got and kind of make things look as pretty as possible. Another thing I would say about the mirror, and I forgot to mention that, is it was just a big slab mirror, like a builder grade standard mirror that they just stick on the wall. I didn't like how unfinished it looked, so we actually framed it out with MDF boards, and I painted it the same color as the vanity, and I think it gives it a really nice finish, a really nice finished look for very little cost. So that's also something you can do to kind of spice up a boring bathroom. Change the mirror you have, or if you've got just one of those plain mirrors with no frame, frame it up yourself. You can do it really easily. So just a couple suggestions, and so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my bathroom organization and decor tour. Make sure if you did to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and if you're interested in my master bedroom closet organization, definitely check out that video. It is linked for you guys in the description box. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.